looking right at the camera, so hopefully this is a good angle here. Alright, again, I don't really know how this looks, so I'm just gonna wing this. I always feel like my hair really gives an off-putting vibe, like, I don't know. I don't want to come off as a hippie bum, whatever. I really love my hair, like, I don't know, but if it comes off and I'm like some grubby hippie, that's not at all the vibe I am, like, vibe. Okay, anyway. It's officially February 1st. It's a little after 1 o'clock. It's 1:16 in the morning now. This is uh, Levi in the Closet, the video series. And I want to say first off, welcome to FebruHAIRY. I want that edited in there. FebruHAIRY. If you haven't shaved since No Shave November, I'm gonna briefly go over the months here. No Shave November, December, Manuary, and then FebruHAIRY. And so that's officially FebruHAIRY. I'm going on not shaving. I've trimmed up around the edges here, usually up to the neck, but the main bulk of the beard, I haven't shaved since November. I don't have a secret. When I take a shower, I just use a facial wash. It's like a gentle facial wash. That's really it, but I don't use any kind of beard care or anything like that. I've been complimented on my beard. I don't know. I'm curious. So if that's something like that you've been doing, or if you have a beard right now, I'd love to see it. So whatever platform this is on, post in the comments or something below. Like, I don't know if that's available, if it's on YouTube, but let me know if you haven't shaved or how long you've gone without shaving for. If you know, or how, like, maybe longer than just a couple months, maybe, like, however long you haven't shaved for, let me know in the comments. Do that. I don't know. I don't have a lot of really serious. I don't want to be too serious. I want to keep things kind of light because serious topics usually lead to me rambling on, and I'm trying to keep things nice and short and on a consumable level. I don't know. Let's go in the judgment route. Like, I feel there's a lot of people that judge, and everybody judges, and it's easy to judge people just off of your first sight and first experience. Right now, I've been trying online dating, which for a long time I thought was just for old people that were divorced or widowed that are online trying to find their match. But um, now it really is like a young man's game. Like, you gotta have text game, you gotta have attractive pictures or be somewhat attractive. You have to be approachable, flirty. All these things go into having a really good online dating experience, and I'm still struggling with that. I'm wandering through the rabbit hole, I guess, of online dating, and I don't know. I haven't had a great experience. I've talked to a few girls on there, but really, uh, it seems hard to make that first initial connection. Like, I have an opener, I'll say just something to like start it off, and a lot of times they might not reply, and like where it goes from there, it's kind of hard. Like, are they really that interested? If you're using Bumble, they have had to have swiped on you and messaged you first, so that's like a big thing. I don't think a lot of girls are comfortable messaging guys. Usually it's like the man's role or the male role to message first, and I like the dynamic of the girl messaging first, but it seems like rare. You you have to be a confident enough female to get on there and message a guy and carry on a conversation like being the one. So it kind of has to switch at some point. Like, the dynamic of who's initiating contact has to switch, but then also not being needy and not messaging over and over and over again, because like it's exciting, like, oh, I got somebody I matched with, and like at first I wasn't matching with anybody, and then all of a sudden like just a couple, and now it's been a few, but really like I haven't had any luck actually making the initial contact, which has been hard. But I think a lot of it comes from just being judged off of very little information and trying to make a connection happen that isn't natural. And I really enjoy meeting somebody in person, which I prefer over online dating. Meeting somebody in person, just spontaneously, you see somebody and you go up and you have a conversation with them, or you're interested in them and you can tell, like, oh, they're looking at me, we're kind of interested in each other, and then you go talk to them, or you just start a conversation with somebody. That's really easy to do, and I don't know, I prefer that over messaging somebody. I don't really like texting. I used to text. My parents would always say, you don't need to text all the time. Like, what are you talking about? You don't have that much to talk about. There's nothing that you have to say in person. Then after that, it's like we meet up. We've already talked about our entire day. There's nothing to exchange, and there's no, I don't know. There's no like personal connection there, and I prefer personal connection that we can experience together and we can share our day and whatnot. And I think that's more exciting than texting and messaging. I'd rather talk to somebody in person, and especially if you're just getting to know me, I can express things a lot better in person than I can over the phone. Texting isn't my strong suit. I'm working on that, but if you're trying to date online, you need to make sure you have a strong, I don't know, like just a strong online presence. I'd say, like, have more going for you than just some selfies. And it's hard because it's hard to, I don't know. I see a lot of profiles that all they have is selfies. And I'd say if you try to stand out, you should have pictures of yourself, not from a selfie. Like, somebody else has to take them of you, or you can even go do them yourself. Like what I'm doing right now, I have my phone on a tripod, I'm taking a video. And that's something that you can do yourself. And that's how you can get really good pictures of yourself. You just get a tripod for cheap, or you just find something to prop your phone up. You find a nice background, and then you can go take pictures of yourself. Have it on a timer, or you just set your phone on video mode. Boom, you got really good footage of yourself doing different poses from side to side. Make sure you have good angles, and then you can get good pictures of yourself for your online dating profile. And that is, I think, something that you can do to stand out. That's my goal on any online dating. I don't want to have any selfies. I did have one of myself, like, at the gym flexing, because I was thinking, oh, I should have something kind of showing off my body that I'm not just like scrawny underneath my clothes. But yeah, I decided to delete that one because I don't want to have any selfies, no pictures that I'm doing of myself. Like, if maybe I want to get ones of myself with my shirt off, just that, you know, you can see that I'm fit, or that I'm working on my body right now. Like, I've been going to the gym semi-regularly since I started opening up gyms again. But yeah, I don't think that's really necessary. I am doing this because this is the cliche thing to do, the no shirt guy, motivational speaker on YouTube, no shirts on. And I'm working on, getting the strong, broad shoulders. I carry the weight of the world on these babies, so I gotta have broad shoulders. Hitting the gym. That's also something else. Like, if you don't already have some kind of exercise that you do regularly, if you can find a cheap gym membership, there's really basic ones that are like $10 a month. And if you do that and you can stick to that, that's something that's already making you stand out. Because I don't know, it's a good balance. You have to have a good balance of this in your life. Like, don't focus solely on dating, which is hard. Don't focus solely on being with somebody. Just focus on, I'm going to establish these things to make myself look more attractive, or become more attractive. Maybe not just look attractive, but become more attractive in general. Like, your mindset, or your money. Like, if you have your own things, or like up your style, up your anything. Just, if you can improve on yourself first, and then work that into your dating life or into your regular social life, that'll work out for you much better than just trying to focus solely on dating. So that's my advice for that.